He saved your life, but you didn't even get a word of thanks from him. Now you're suing him? What's wrong with you?
A man who saved a woman from being hit by a car is now facing sexual harassment allegations. 32-year-old Daniel Reed noticed a woman, Jessica Moore, walking straight onto the road while looking down at her phone. A car was heading straight for her, seconds away from impact. Daniel reacted instantly, grabbing her and pulling her back just as the vehicle zoomed past. Surveillance footage confirmed that his actions prevented a serious accident. But here is the twist. Jessica filed a formal complaint alleging that Daniel's actions were inappropriate and violated her personal space. Her legal team argues that even in emergency situations, you do not have the right to touch another person without consent. Daniel is in shock. He thought he was saving a life and maintains he had no ulterior motives. The video clearly shows him releasing her immediately after pulling her to safety. The case has sparked a nationwide debate. Millions believe Daniel deserves praise, not punishment. Daniel insists his sole intention was to save a life. Do you think he did the right thing?
High school student stabbed his classmate to death over a vape pen. I mean, what is society coming to? This is 18-year-old Andre Matthews, and this is 16-year-old Andrew Meismer, and this happened at Sterling High School in Baytown, Texas. This all started over a $21 vape pen that Matthews was missing and believes that Meismer took. Court records show that the two were excused from class to use the restroom, but then began fighting outside. Matthews searched Meismer's pockets looking for the vape, and when he didn't find it, he found a pair of scissors instead, which he placed in his waistband. The two then entered a science lab, and that's when Matthews held Meismer in a chokehold and stabbed him multiple times, including in the face and eye, all over a vape pen. Meismer was flown to the hospital where he later lost his life, and in a court appearance, Matthews admitted to everything, was charged with murder, and his bond was set at $3 million. Matthews is scheduled to appear in court on January 7th, but rest in peace to Meismer. Let me know what you guys think.
Two teenagers deliberately ran over and killed a 72-year-old man with a car, showing no remorse and instead laughing in court. In Las Vegas, 18-year-old Jesus Ayala and 16-year-old Zamir Key stole a car and fled. During their escape, they noticed Probst riding his bicycle alone on a sparsely populated road. Jesus Ayala came up with a sinister idea. He urged Zamir Key to hit Probst with the car. Zamir Key found the idea amusing and smiled as he accelerated and struck the elderly man. Probst was knocked to the ground, and the car's tires then ran over his chest, causing fatal injuries. Laughing, the two teenagers quickly sped away from the scene, although Probst's Apple Watch automatically alerted the police. Tragically, he still succumbed to his severe injuries. His widow angrily took them to court. During the hearing, the two teenagers shockingly still laughed in court. In addition, authorities released an audio recording of Jesus Ayala sitting in the back of a police car after his arrest.
Is it really that serious?
Yeah, it is.
Should buy me something to eat.
Something to eat? Why?
I'll be out in like 30 days. Why?
You might be out of juvie in 30 days and moved over to an adult jail. Because that's how bad it is.
It's just a eat everyone, slap on the wrist.
In the end, the judge sentenced 18-year-old Jesus Ayala to 40 years in prison. And because 16-year-old Zamir Key did not meet the criteria for adult sentencing, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison with an additional 1 year of probation. Do you think the sentence was fair? Leave your thoughts in the comments section.
A 15-year-old boy died after his coworkers tied him up and then inserted a high-pressure hose up his rectum. This is 15-year-old Muhammad Kandirsi. He's a woodshop apprentice in Turkey, and on Friday, his coworkers decided to play a prank on him, not knowing that it would end his life. They forcibly removed his pants and shoved an air compressor tube up his behind and turned it on full power, causing severe internal organ damage. When they realized something was wrong, they called an ambulance and he was rushed to the hospital where he died 5 days later. The air hose they used is such high pressure that it is literally used for everything from auto repair to sanding to powering nail guns, and it has literally taken lives in the past. The coworker who did this to him, Habib Aksoy, was arrested and released on probation before ultimately being detained again, and it's unclear what his charges are. His coworkers knew what they were doing. They work with these tools and know how powerful they are, and they should be held accountable. Rest in peace to Muhammad. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
Oh! Oh! A man in Chester County, Pennsylvania, maliciously attacked a disabled person with cerebral palsy outside a 7 convenience store. Karma gave him the punishment he deserved. On May 10th, 22-year-old Jones drove a white SUV to the entrance of a convenience store. He is a mild cerebral palsy patient. The video shows that when Jones walked into the store, 29-year-old Barry Baker began to imitate Jones's walking posture. A few minutes later, Jones walked out of the store and Baker continued to mock him, following Jones to his car. Without warning, he viciously punched Jones in the face, and then Jones fell on the hood of the car. However, after the video went viral online, the police began to search for him. Someone discovered that he had his own business, so they bombarded him with phone numbers, making thousands of calls and boycotting his company. When the police arrested him and brought him to court, Baker cried in front of the judge and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. But that's not all. 3 years later, when Baker was granted parole for $25,000,